I came here today to meet the Speaker of the House and the Foreign Minister of Romania. We look at Romania as a strategic partner, and our aim is to build a strategic relationship and a friendship between the two countries, because it's obvious that we are facing the similar kinds of challenges. We are under pressure by external attacks against the two countries when it comes to the international fora. I made it very clear to the Speaker that if an attack is launched against Romania in the European Parliament based on biased opinions, the Hungarian MEPs belonging to the governing party will vote in favor of Romania. We will never assist any kind of attacks against Romania in the European Parliament. We are counting on a tight cooperation when it comes to energy. Hungary is counting on the opportunity to buy gas from Romania after the Neptune gas field is being explored. And we are counting on a strong cooperation when it comes to the border crossing infrastructure. By 2020, the motorways M4 and A3 will be interlinked, and we have agreed on two border crossing points which are now open only 1 day a week to operate on a 24/7 basis. And we have agreed on working together during your presidency of the European Union next year. Both of our governments are pro-enlargement when it comes to the European Union. We are in favor of integration of the Western Balkans. We're going to work on it. And we agree on the fact that in Ukraine, rights of the Romanian minority and the Hungarian minority are violated. And the violation of minority rights must be stopped by Ukraine. We have different approach when it comes to strategy, because our strategy is a little bit louder or harsher, let's put it this way, than the Romanian one, but the assessment of the situation is very similar. So that's basically in a nutshell what we have spoken about, and I'm of course ready to answer your questions. If you
Romanian politicians modified the justice law, and the European Commission criticized all those modifications. The European Commission said that in Romania the state the rule of state is affected.
Well, you know, first of all, it is only the right of the Romanian members of the parliament to make laws in Romania. So I'm not going to comment any kind of...
What?
No, come on. I'm not going to comment any kind of legislative acts in Romania, because I think it's well above my payroll. We always respect decisions of peoples and politicians of other countries, because this is not the Hungarian law on judiciary, it's the law on Romanian judiciary, so it's up to the Romanian people. If the Romanian people don't like the way this government and this parliament acts, on the next elections I'm pretty sure that they will vote in another direction. And this is what we expect from others as well, you know.
Yes,
so the way European Commission deals with these issues is very unfair and very unbalanced. I can just refer to the Hungarian cases. Those attacks which were launched against Hungary because of regulations, because of decisions of the parliament, they were all based on biased, unbalanced opinions of some NGOs financed from abroad. And I don't like and I reject these kind of unbalanced ways of dealing with countries. This current Romanian government is here because they have won the election. And we have to respect that. Romanian people voted for this government. And now they are making decisions. And if anyone has a problem, then first raise questions and enter into a dialogue, instead of commenting, stigmatizing and attacking a country. So that's why I say that if there's a political attack against Romania in the future in the European Parliament, we definitely stand on the side of Romania. You know, there have been many complaints in the European Parliament and European Commission about the rule of law situation in Hungary, very similarly like against Romania. And I know very well our case. I know less about the Romanian case because I'm not living here. I can take responsibility for the Hungarian case. And I can tell you that these attacks and these critics against Hungary are based on lies. The rule of law situation is not in danger in Hungary. And the way Romania or the Romanian government is attacked currently is very similar to the way that these institutions attack Hungary. So, once again, we base our foreign policy on the principle of mutual respect, meaning that we respect decisions of other countries and we expect other countries to respect our decisions as well.
Did you discuss this topic with Liviu Dragnea?
Not this one. We discussed this topic with Teodor, with the Minister Meleșcanu, of course, and I made it very clear to him that, that we are absolutely against the approach which tries to highlight NGOs as being representatives of society, because the representatives of the people and the representatives of the society are the politicians and are the ministers and are the governments. Because when people go to elect, when they go to vote, they elect us, politicians. And there were no elections where NGOs would have been running. So, these kind of attacks against us, against our countries, are very similar to each other. So that's why we strengthen our cooperation in this regard. Maybe it's very unusual that a Christian Democratic Hungarian government and a Social Democrat liberal Romanian government are strategic partners to each other, but sometimes life can create very unusual situations.
You said you discussed about Romanian gas. Can you?
No, last question.
Yes.
That's okay. Well, sorry, say it
About
again.
Romanian gas. You said you discussed that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can you be more specific, please?
Well, first of all, we respect the offshore regulation in Romania, because once again, it's your territory, it's your country, it's your gas, it's your regulation. So we would never comment on that. What I know is that it is our interest that whenever gas is being explored in Romania and whenever infrastructure is given, we should be able to buy gas from Romania. This is our interest. And I believe that that might be somehow Romania's interest as well, because we pay for it, So our interest is to be able to buy gas from Romania after the gas is being explored from the Neptune gas field. We understand that the infrastructural reality will be there from 2019, 2020. Yes. And from 2022, 4.4 billion cubic meters of gas could be delivered annually from Romania to Hungary physically. And we really do hope that our companies will be able to make agreements, will be able to sign commercial contracts, and we hope we will be able to import gas from Romania. But once again, I would like to stress that issues of regulation, offshore law, whatever, is your sovereign right to make decision about that. What I know is that I would like to build a tighter cooperation when it comes to energy between Romania and Hungary, and whenever there's gas on the Romanian gas fields and the gas market which is for sale, we really would like to buy it, because I would like to diversify the gas resources of the country.
In which condition do you want?
Well, I mean, you have to come to an agreement about price and quantity. It's not my job, it's the job of the companies to come to an agreement. But of course, on a mutually beneficial basis, not a question, that's a market issue. So I hope they will be able to make an agreement. My or our duty and our responsibility as governments and states is to build the infrastructure. And the infrastructure is going to be there from 2019, 2020 late.